Remember that variable expressions have a variable and an operation, such as plus, minus, multiply, and divide. So if you have the word evaluate, so if you see evaluate, it means plug in the number. So in this case, plug in 9 or replace or substitute y with a 9. Okay, so whenever you see a y, you need to plug 9 in. So if you had 2y, it means 2 times 9. We're going to use parentheses whenever we plug in a number. So it's 2 times 9. So 2 times 9 is 18. That's called evaluating. Remember, whenever you have a number and parentheses right next to each other, it means multiply, just like I did up here. So let's do some examples. Okay, so the first example, it says evaluate when x is 7. So it means whenever we see an x, we need to put a 7 in. So watch. So it's 63 minus 5. But now I'm going to put a 7 in because that was x. So I put 7 in parentheses. Next, you do the order of operations. So the order of operations says I need to multiply 5 times 7 first. So 63 minus 35. Now I have to do, what is 63 minus 35? Well, 65 minus 35 is 30. It's going to be 2 less than that, so the answer is 28. Letter B, evaluate r plus s divided by 2 for r equals 13 and s equals 9. So plug in 13 and 9 for r and s. So it's 13 plus 9 all over 2, which means divide. So fraction, order of operations, do 13 plus 9 first, which is 22, divided by 2 is 11. So your answer is 11. Next part, write a variable for each, then evaluate. Write a variable expression. So Village Inn Pizza only makes one kind of pizza. It costs $16 and a $2 delivery charge. How much will it cost to order 4 pizzas? So let's let P equals pizza, the number of pizzas. So the cost is going to be, cost, C, is going to be $16 per pizza, plus, no matter what, you have to pay $2. You don't pay $2 per pizza, you pay $2 total no matter what for the delivery. Now we want to know how much for 4 pizzas, so this means we need to plug in P equals 4. So let's let P be 4 here. So it's going to be 16 times 4 plus 2. 16 times 4 is 64 plus 2 is 66. So it's going to cost $66 for the pizza. And the last one, energy drinks at Costco come in cases of 24 cans. How many cases should the store order to have 120 cans? So it's the number of cases, that's our variable. Well, let me see, times 24 cans. So 1 case is 24 cans, 2 cases is 48 cans, 3 cases is 72 cans. So it says how many cases should the store order to have 120 cans? We can basically do 120 divided by 24 will give us the number of cases, because the cases times 24 cans has to equal 120. So 120 divided by 24 is 5. So we need to have 5 cases. Okay, more practice. So to evaluate, we have to plug 8 in for t. So it's 4 times the quantity. T in parentheses is 8 plus 3 plus 1. So I do order of operations. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 4 times 11 plus 1. Remember, there's parentheses and no space. So it's 44 plus 1, which is 45. Is your answer. The second problem, plug in 10 and it should be not S but Y. So Y is 3 all over 5 minus 4. So do 2 times 10 times 3, which is 2 times 10 is 20, times 3 is 60. 60 divided by 5 minus 4. 60 divided by 5 is 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. So the answer is 8. And the last one, and an online music store charges $14 for CD and shipping costs $5 per order. So you don't pay $5 every time you buy a CD. You pay $5 no matter what. So for each or per means you're going to multiply 14 times C, the number of CDs, plus $5 per order. Find the cost of ordering 8. So it's 14 times 8 plus 5. I plugged in 8 for C. So now I have to do 14 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32, carry the 3. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So this is 112 plus 5, so the final cost is $117. Okay, in summary, remember that evaluate means to substitute or plug in a number for the variable. Don't forget to use order of operations. Don't forget as if you have parentheses times a number, this is multiplication. Okay, we're going to want to plug in numbers in parentheses when we get to negative numbers. With word problems, per or each means you multiply. For example, it costs $12 per hour plus 50 would be 12 times H plus 50.